Hello everyone, welcome to the Murray Bashir Sports Hall here at Mossman for the final of the Men's Premier League Indoor Hockey Competition for 2014. Sydney Indoor Hockey Association, in conjunction with Living Sport Media, are very proud to be bringing you today's coverage. We've got Moorebank Liverpool, the minor premiers, taking on Sydney University, the same grand final from last year where Moorebank ran out 8-5 winners. We had a new format for the competition this year. The top 3 teams straight through to the semi-final, where teams 4 through to 7 played off for that final spot. And the semi-final results, Sydney University drew with Gordon North Sydney, 2 goals all, with Sydney Uni proceeding, whilst we had Moorebank defeating Penrith 12-7 in their semi-final. This is a fantastic venue to film in. We've got some new technology on show here today. We're using some robotic cameras that our technical director Tim Nurmi was very keen to use, so that should bring you some great footage today. Just before the game started, we had Millie Crawford speaking with both captains.
I'm here with Chris Moylan from Sydney University. Chris, congratulations. This is the second year in a row that Sydney Uni has made the grand final. You must be pretty proud of your team's results so far.
Yeah, it's been good. We've had sort of one hiccup against Moorebank last time we played them, but sort of Sydney Uni, we started taking indoor a bit more seriously. So yeah, it's reaped the rewards over the last couple of years. So yeah.
And about that defeat that you had against Moorebank, what's the team going to have to do to contain their attack today?
Don't know. I wasn't playing that game. We had 4 or 5 out, so I mean you can't make that as an excuse. But yeah, look, you don't know what to do with them. We'll just hopefully score more goals than them.
And apart from the strategy of scoring more goals, is there another key to the game today that you think will help you win?
Yeah, we'll niggle them. We'll get in their ears, get in their faces, and all that sort of stuff. So that's all we can do to beat them. So yeah, we're not going to make excuses for it.
Great. Well, good luck today, and thanks for having a chat with me.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Joining me now is Landon Morley from Moorebank. You've had a really successful season this year, finishing as minor premiers. Was there a secret behind your continual success?
We've been playing together, or the boys have been playing together for a few years now, and we've just gelled well together. So I think that's probably our reason for going so well the last couple of years. So yeah.
And there was a bit of a break this season with the Nationals going on. How was your team able to kind of keep the momentum up during that break?
We had a few players in the Nationals, in the Opens. I think we had about 4 of them that made the Australian World Cup side. So when they've come back into the side, they've had enough hockey under their belt. So it's been good.
Yep, and just touching on that convincing win you had against Sydney Uni, are you expecting anything different from them today?
Pretty sure they had a fair few players out last time we played them, so it'll be a lot different this time around now that they've got their full side and a lot more reserves. So yeah, it will be a close game, I think.
Great, well, best of luck today. Thank you.
So the 2 teams ready to start. Sydney Uni in the blue, in goals Troy Rossiter, number 1 Chris Moylan, number 4 Hayden Evans, number 8 Darren Pike, number 10 Peter Kelly, number 11 Brendan Purser, number 19 Hannes Rieger, and number 21 Brent Russ. For Moorebank, they've got their initials on their shirt. In goals, Craig Coulson. We have Landon Morley, Nathan Gilbert, Chris Whitehall, Nigel Croak, Simon Beaton, and Kurt Ogilvie. Both teams are ready to go. We look forward to a fantastic match. And we're underway. Moorebank in the blue with red, running to the left of screen. Sydney Uni running to the right. Aaron McCarthy joining me here in commentary. Aaron, same 2 teams as last year.
Yeah, Paul, this is going to be an awesome game, actually. I've been really looking forward to this blockbuster. Moorebank are on the tack early, as per normal. So if this is anything to go by, it's going to be a fast-paced match. Really looked at the stats before the game, and with Moorebank having a much better goal for and against anyone in the competition, so their stroke power is phenomenal. So we're going to see a lot of attack today by Moorebank.
Well, definitely the last time all these 2 teams met in the round games, it was a very dominant 13-2 result. Here's a chance, early chance for Sydney Uni. Still in play off the upright. And that'll go through. Yes, it was 13-2 that Moorebank defeated Sydney Uni, but as we heard in the pre-game chat with Chris Moylan, there were a few Sydney Uni players were away. And in fact, this competition has been a bit disrupted this year with the national championships on in Canberra, but it's good to see that all players are available for a grand final today.
Yeah, Sydney Uni definitely has a fight in them to take it to Moorebank tonight. So with
And
both
a raised
goalkeepers
ball there, pumping that ball into the circle.
First corner of the match.
Yeah, unfortunately, Brendan Purser there just raising the ball over the boards and giving away a corner.
Looks like they're swapping sides. Troy Rossiter, the goalkeeper for Sydney Uni tonight, marshalling his troops.
It's definitely a requirement for face guards.
Oh,
It's interesting, they went the variation for the first corner there from outside the circle, looking to pass back to the injector. It was well read by the defence.
Nathan's a seasoned performer, just taking his time. Finding the right ball to pass, great work.
And Sydney Uni holding their shape very well. There were no easy passes there.
Chris Moylan strong down the back.
Chris Moylan still plays without shin pads. Let's hope he signed his waiver.
Brave, brave man. Early rotation.
Well, we'll see lots of rotations from Sydney Uni. Already a couple of players off after 3 minutes.
They really need to get the talk going a little bit more there, Sydney Uni. With
Good strong play, Nigel Croak.
Good umpiring.
Raised ball. Umpires for today's game, David Gilbert and Jeremy Boyce. More rotation there, Sydney Uni. Hayden Evans comes on the ball now. It's Darren Pike.
Good option from Pike. Nathan Gilbert
Hannes
just getting
Rieger had a
dispossessed
chance.
down there. He's
It's a good chance for Hannes Rieger. Just gave away the foul. It's good quick transfers at the back.
oh wow, it's like ping pong.
Well, what it does, it moves the defence around for an opening, but Hannes Rieger with a one-on-one
good
against
turnover.
Craig Coulson.
Oh,
Gets
good
around.
save, Craig.
So it was over the ball there.
Turnover.
And well done.
Corner.
Umpire Jeremy Boyce couldn't see, but good umpiring there. His co-umpire Dave Gilbert had a good clear view, saw that Coulson had his glove hand over the top of the ball, which of course is instant penalty corner.
Great umpiring, actually. Good pedigree. Well, it's going to be a matchup of the goalkeepers tonight with Troy Rossiter and Craig Coulson, both being New South Wales reps over the years, indoor and outdoor respectively.
So Darren Pike on the battery. It's a trap. Low flick.
Oh, bit of a bouncy ball there. And,
It was good
Moorebank's
defence.
hit.
Kurt Ogilvie.
Morley's
with the
getting
ball.
it.
He
He's got
finds
some
Landon
options.
Morley. Just
Good
raised the ball.
defence, Sydney Uni. They're looking composed, actually, aren't they, Sydney Uni down the back? They're not threatened at all.
They're holding their shape very well. And you can see they're just slowing the tempo of the game down too.
Great strength.
And they need to be tough.
If anything, it should have been the first one. I agree. Good umpiring. Brendan Purser. He didn't have a lot of options, but he got something out of it.
That's the right option. He's got to hold possession. Hayden Evans will have another go.
That right side's looking open.
Well, Jaron Pike had shifted over to that left side. Ball came back. He was too slow to get across. Probably need to transfer a bit more the way Moorebank have started with their quick transfers.
Well controlled.
Just Simon Beaton shows some composure. Chris Whitehall did well to hang on to the ball into the circle.
Oh, there's a chop.
Shot from Croak.
Ooh. Troy let it go wide. It's a bit dangerous in the commentary box.
It is,
over
for those
here,
that don't
Paul.
know, we're sitting in this back corner here, and that ball was made a beeline straight at us.
Wish I had my goalkeeping gear on. A bit of a raised ball there.
Quickly taken by Uni.
Again, getting shut down there when they're free hits.
It's good, strong pay.
Oh, open here.
Whitehall, he's got an option there. And a shot.
Oh, great save, Troy.
Just raised Kurt Ogilvie on the trap.
Can you believe it's still 0-0?
Chris Whitehall with a stunning shot there, but well covered. Troy Rossiter. It's good defence. 2 flat sticks. No need to give away any penalties.
I think we're going to see this for the next 5 minutes. Strong defence. 2-man tackles. Great ball boying, Paul.
A little bit of ball boying. That's good.
Oh,
Good ball
magic.
movement.
They're away. Good little fake, but didn't go there. Warlow's got someone right.
Simon
Centre.
Beaton with a shot.
Oh, definitely there. Well, Moorebank's got some opportunities going. Sydney U's
certainly
quite
have.
composed.
Nigel Croak just couldn't get his stick to the ball. Pressure back on. Simon Beaton with a quick shot.
Great opportunity.
It's good the way he turned and fired off. Pulled the trigger on that very quickly. He's Peter Kelly, one of the stars for Sydney Uni, indoor and outdoor.
Well, 3-on-2.
Trying to push that pass through some sticks. Probably better to hang on to the ball. You see Moorebank just take a lot more time on the ball. And there's a shot.
Well, yeah.
And that one bounced on the table, Aaron.
Bit of my shoulder there, but
You took all the pace off it. That's good.
you think I would have saved it, Paul.
Again, just trying to push the passes through the back. Peter Kelly.
Oh, just overran it a little bit.
This is Brendan Purser with the interception.
Yeah, he's strong on the right side, Brendan. Every time they go down there, he's on it.
He's in the circle. Back out to Kurt Ogilvie.
Composure by
For
Simon.
the angles, that's just
Oh.
raised there. Simon Beaton couldn't keep that down.
Well, he's free at the top, Simon, too.
I can tell you, the longer this game goes without a goal, I think the more it favours Sydney Uni.
Oh, I was just about to say the same thing, Paul. It's good to see that they're playing at their own pace.
But they're really up for this. There's a Landon Morley with a quick shot.
Yeah,
That should be a corner.
Nigel Croak did well to get down there back corner for that one. Just flipped it back out.
We can see how tough Sydney Uni have started this game. Chris Moreland did mention in the pre-game interview that they really need to be tough. He even mentioned that they might need to do a bit of niggle just to try and put Moorebank off their game. You can see Moorebank play with a great structure, very composed. But the pressure on them from the beginning. See, nice shot from our robotic above the goal. Nathan Gilbert with the push.
Sydney Uni just trying to get ready.
Well, they can take their time. It's part of their ploy.
Push out.
Nigel Croak.
Oh, Troy,
Well saved.
smothered. I tell you, it might be the difference tonight, the goalkeeping.
Goalkeepers come out very quickly there.
Nigel played off the boards. Now Pike. Couldn't do much with it, but he got there. Comes straight from substitution.
We've just got to break the play down. Good skill.
Top.
And the
And
touch.
great save.
Well covered.
Oh, there's men wide.
Here's
Trouble
a
here.
chance.
Really composing again. There's a 2-on-1 here. Men's centre. Good composure by Sydney Uni to keep that zone going. It's pretty easy sometimes to just start man marking, but they really need to keep that zone in defence.
And they're not panicking when they're defending in the circle either. They just stick flat, waiting for the attacker to move the ball and then trying to make the tackle.
Yeah, it's quite impressive actually.
We've only given away one corner so far. Good.
Oh,
That was a very
bit
quick
of a tricky
pass.
one there for Craig. It's outside though.
Chris Moreland with a very quick pass into the circle. Took almost everyone off guard.
Oh,
Great defence. Nigel Croak
Croak, yeah.
over the top.
Oh, yeah.
And that was a pretty bad tackle.
All happy
yellow
days.
card.
Good sportsmanship.
Hayden Evans with a breaking tackle. And a yellow card.
Anyone down the back here, free. Great work.
Chris
Oh.
Moreland, good reflexes. We'll see how Sydney Uni now go with these 3 minutes without one less player on the pitch. Umpire Gilbert not happy with that tackle at all.
Oh, slinged it out.
Shot goes high and wide. Checking out the concrete of the centre.
I didn't flinch. I probably should have, Paul.
It's because you didn't see it.
Just noticed Chris Moylan there asking where the other player was. He obviously wasn't aware that.
You didn't see the yellow card, that's right.
Oh, they're stacking the numbers down here.
Well,
Oh,
Moorebank don't need to panic. They're going to just pass it around, they'll find an opening.
Troy smothered it. Got to get back
Tackle.
there. Nathan, great ball through the middle. Unfortunately, just bounced off.
Just took a bounce. I think might have just touched Simon Beaton and raised. We see Sydney Uni will slow the play down. Take the time to get their play back on.
See Nathan Gilbert just marshalling troops back there. He's questioning that.
Simon Beaton wondering if there could have been a corner there. Umpire Gilbert deciding there was nothing deliberate with that ball going out the back line, raised.
Well picked up.
That was raised that time.
You got like a tough job, don't they, the umpires? So fast this game.
We're just coming up to the 15-minute mark in the first half.
Oh,
Score still 0-0.
Sneaky corner.
And a corner being awarded. See David Gilbert calling the stick obstruction, the tackle over the top.
It's not international hockey. We don't have a third umpire, so the boys just got to get on with it. They've got to be careful too. They've already had one sent off. They're doing well. Who would have thought 0-0, 5 minutes?
You can see there's a imaginary shoelace needing to be done just to waste some more time. Hannes Frieger. It's a very European way to play. Play the clock down. Nathan Gilbert now with injection. Ogilvy with the trap.
Yeah.
Variation, Simon Beaton.
Troy there. Can he get back in time?
Oh, and Nathan Gilbert just hits the outside of the upright.
Gee, there's only an inch in that too.
It's a good variation.
Troy doing well, slowing it down. It's
And they've
liking how they're playing at their own pace. They're not trying to match it like last year's final.
And they've got their full complement back now.
Oh yeah, cornered it a bit.
But this is where we might see, will Sydney Uni drop their guard? They did so well to hold Moorebank out when they only had 3 field players. It's good ball movement. Beaten with a pass.
Looking for someone centre. He's dangerous here. Dangerous.
He was looking for spin in the
let
shot.
it go.
That race shot going wide. That'll be a free hit, 16 yards for Sydney Uni.
Evans back on. Down back. He's got a big job to fill here.
Again.
He's coming out of defence
well
a bit. Oh, great save,
And
Troy.
shot.
And clear.
Beaten with a shot on the touch. Simon Beaton just gets a reverse stick through, puts Moorebank in the lead. Just in the 17th minute of the first half. Moorebank take the lead in this grand final, 1-0. That was a great touch. That was reflexes.
Yeah, I'm not...
We were right in line with that, and it was about to go over the back line, and Simon Beaton's just stuck his stick out there.
Prod
Snuck it
Hayden.
in the left post.
Evans had his work cut out. He had to push forward, but at the same time, he left his man open in the inside. So, oh, corner! Here we go. They want one whack.
That was just inside the circle, and they're asking whether or not there was some deliberate foot there, in which case it would have been a stroke.
Controversial.
Umpire Boyce waves them away. Certainly looked very close to being awarded a stroke.
He was right over the top of it, though, boy. So he saw it well.
Can Sydney Uni get one back within the minute? Just 2 to go in the first half. Going from the opposite side with a variation.
Oh, yes,
deflection.
corner.
He's awarded a bit of a collision. Kurt Ogilvie stepped across, just interfered with the injector, who was looking for the variation.
I thought you used the same one here. This is interesting. I think they might go for the straight flick the way they're setting up.
Purser to inject again. He's got Peter Kelly on the top with Hayden Evans. Goes to Pete Kelly. Oh! Off the line, Nathan Gilbert.
Great variation, but Nathan.
And here's a quick chance. Landon Morley now with a chance. In the circle.
Yeah, there's
Nathan
men
Gilbert
open.
into the circle. Well tackled. Peter Kelly comes away with it. Opportunity for Sydney Uni now.
Oh,
Peter Kelly.
yeah!
Oh, fantastic play. Peter Kelly makes the tackle in his own circle, follows the ball, equalises in the 20th minute of the first half. Makes the score 1-1. Fantastic. That's fantastic indoor hockey, Aaron.
Amazing. 1 minute to go too. Loving this game, Paul. It's going to be a nail biter.
Kurt Ogilvie just had a look at the clock to see how long to go. Chris Whitehall turning the ball over, just raised the trap. Hayden
An
Evans.
opportunity here to get it up there one more time. That's what he
Well,
needed to do. Get it up there, not there.
That's what's happened. Peter Kelly works back
Use
well.
the boards, mate. Well done. Great composure.
Final chance.
Could have been
Well, there's a hooter. It's a very entertaining first half of hockey in this Premier League Grand Final for 2014. We have Moorebank took the lead in the 17th minute for goal from Simon Beaton. But with just 1 minute left on the clock, Peter Kelly equalised for Sydney Uni to make the score 1-1 at half-time. Okay, teams back out here for the second half of the grand final, the Men's Premier League for Sydney Indoor Hockey Association 2014. What an exciting first half of hockey, Aaron. 1-1, Moorebank, Sydney Uni.
Yeah, awesome match. It's hopefully it continues in the second match. Sydney Uni really sticking it to them actually and playing their own game, which is great to see. Moorebank normally dominate early, so for them to be 1-1 at half time is phenomenal.
Well, Moorebank dominating also with 3 members of the recently announced Australian indoor team. It's off to the World Cup in February. Nigel Croak, Simon Beaton and Kurt Ogilvie all in the team. Kurt on the ball now.
And I think late in the second half we'll start to see them come into the game a little bit more with their experience and composure and their fitness, obviously.
Well, they don't have as many subs as Sydney Uni do, so we wonder if that will be a factor. It is quite a warm day in Sydney today.
Finding some gaps. Right idea. They're moving Sydney Uni around.
And the rotation looked good.
I say Nathan Gilbert would have had a fair bit to say about taking chances in the circle and just getting their radar on a little bit more, because they had quite a few shots in the first half, but just the radar just wasn't straight on.
Well, they had a lot of pressure put on them by Troy Rossiter too, which certainly had a big income. Here's a chance now for Sydney Uni.
Oh, sneaky.
Darren Pike just hit the outside of the upright. Would have been a very opportunistic goal. Let's play on.
Ooh.
It's a great pass. Kurt Ogilvie.
Yes.
He's found Simon Beaton. And he's found
How did he score that?
The tightest of angles. Simon Beaton in the 2nd minute of the second half. Puts Moorebank into the lead. That's his 2nd goal for the game.
He pulled that back and flicked it on a dime. That's incredible hockey.
He just found that space above the goalkeeper's shoulder as well. Into the far corner of the net. I think that's exactly what Moorebank would have wanted to do, and it's exactly what Sydney University wouldn't have wanted to happen at the start of this half. I think if Moorebank can just grind out a few more, it will really put Sydney Uni on the back foot.
Yeah, Sydney Uni just really need to absorb the defence here for the next couple of minutes. Moorebank's going to be at them. And here we go.
Searching ball from Chris Whitehall into the circle. Couldn't find his teammate. And Beaton was looking for an early hat-trick.
Oh, here we go.
There's a chance, Hannes Rieger.
Oh,
and he's got
it. Equaliser, 2-2.
The 3rd minute, it's going back and forth. 2 goals all. Moorebank, Sydney Uni. Hannes Rieger.
Just a little bit of lack of talk there defensively to pick up that player late.
That's exactly the response Sydney University would have wanted. The longer the game is even, the more pressure goes on to Moorebank. Whitehall with a chance. Just lost his footing. Sydney Uni, quick break.
Great
Good
drag.
Skill. Ogilvie just with a slight touch on the ball. It was Brent Ross with that great drag there. Bit of a nudge in the back, and I think he's probably called a corner.
There wasn't a lot of control there. Nathan's involved. Umpire's just discussing.
It did look like the defender's given Nathan Gilbert a bit of a nudge in the back.
I mean, the ball out of defence off the board, it was...
It's called the other way. That's right. Sydney Uni going to get an opportunity. Deep into attack.
Sydney Uni's bench is getting quite boisterous. You can tell the passion's coming out in this game.
Well, there's a lot riding on it. Grand final. And I can tell you they would not have been thinking that they'd be level with 15 minutes left in the grand final.
I wasn't expecting it either, Paul, but I'm loving it.
They've really toughed it out. Their game plan's been perfect. They haven't rushed anything, and they've just been really tough. Having said that, just a rebound off the boards. They're just finding a foot on the edge of the circle. Moorebank will have an opportunity to once again take the lead. Same again, Gilbert with the injection. The variation. Oh, great save.
Certainly
tackled.
on his game tonight.
Here they go,
Troy
Sydney Uni.
Rossiter. Oh, turnover.
Intercept.
Trouble here. And cool, calm, collected.
And again,
Troy.
they need to just release the pressure. If you're going to run it out from the top of your circle, you've got to make sure you're going to get past the first guy there. Otherwise, it's straight back at you. Moorebank reset their structure. Finds Gilbert.
Good defence. Rotations, both teams. Someone beat him back on. And Moylan straight on it. Oh, good through ball.
Found Pete Kelly
Trouble.
just on the wrong foot.
Oh,
Kelly makes up for
great,
it.
Kelly. Look for the boards here. No one's on it.
Oh,
Great
opens up
work.
nicely.
Oh,
Strong tackle. Nathan
Yes.
Gilbert, years of experience. Oh, and look at that for a ball.
ooh.
Simon Beaton just rushing. I think took the wrong option there. Could have just trapped it way to front of his players. He tried to do a
Yeah.
first-time pass. Lost control.
Sydney Uni were definitely on the move. Oh. Oh!
Ogilvy took the chance after some quick interplay.
Great
Looked
coverage.
he looked for the inside of that post. Just went wide.
Yeah. Sorry, Paul, I'm getting all excited about the goalkeeping. How good's Troy playing?
Well, I was going to say that he's got to look for just inside the post because Troy Rossiter's everywhere at the moment.
Both times, actually, Moylan's trying to put the ball back into the centre and Kelly's just missed those traps and those turnovers. They've just got to be careful with that. Again,
Raised
that.
ball. That
Moorebank
quick,
is so
quick option.
quick.
Just raised. Ogilvy over the ball. There's movement from Beaton. Just went to his left foot. He
Geez,
wanted
Sid-
it on his right.
Sydney Uni wearing this this pressure.
Chris Whitehall back on for Moorebank. Hannes Rieger back on for Sydney Uni.
Oh, great work.
Hannes
Strength.
Rieger. Wonderful tackle.
Oh,
But Kurt Ogilvy showing the skill and determination.
he was waiting for it
Here's
there.
a chance. And it's gone in. Landon Morley.
Well, there you go. Better composure by Simon then. Found the offload.
Moorebank take the lead 3-2. 8th minute of the second half.
Well, this-
Landon Morley on the end of a pass there from Simon Beaton. But that all came from Kurt Ogilvy. He lost possession, he's worked back, he's picked it up and put his team straight back into attack.
Well, the next 2 minutes are going to be crucial for Moorebank. If they can hold out Sydney Uni, gives them a bit of a mental edge going into the last bit of the second half.
If you remember last year's game, Sydney Uni equalised early in the second half. 4 goals all before Moorebank ran away with it at the end. I think final score was 8-5. Could we see a repeat of that today?
They need to keep up that tempo and that defensive rate down back. So far, so good.
Great pass from Whitehall and across the...
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That experience coming
That's
through.
a set
more.
play. Whitehall there finds Ogilvy off the boards for the cross a front goal there for Landon Morley to score again. 4-2 in the 9th minute. So 2 quick goals from Moorebank. That's the biggest lead of the game now, 4-2. Just over half of the second half to go. Sydney Uni need to come in and score the next goal. Oh, there's a quick opportunity for
Oh,
goal.
and there it is.
That's exactly what we said needed to happen. Brent Russ.
Cheeky little goal under
10th
Craig
minute.
Colson's gun.
Moorebank caught napping there. 4-3 the score. They'd be pretty filthy on themselves for letting that one go through. Nigel Croak back on now. Makes an intercept. Here's a shot. Oh. And you don't give Nigel Croak more opportunity than that.
There's a lot of space there. Simon Beaton knew exactly where he was.
So within a minute, the score's gone from 4-2 to 4-3 to 5-3. It's really starting after being 1-1 at half-time. I think the defences are starting to tire.
They've just got to remember last year's final and just know it's so crucial for the next 5 minutes just to hold on and keep building that play and jagging those little goals they're getting.
Riga with a chance.
Double team caught it the other way.
A couple of stick checks. Umpire played advantage, but there was none.
Oh,
That's much better. It's actually better ball
Right,
movement than what we saw
totally
in the
agree.
first half. With a 2-goal buffer now, Moorebank can just throw the ball around a bit. Just work on the transfers, work on possession.
great
And
option.
wait for a good opportunity. Nigel Craik looked for the little slip pass to Simon Beaton. Wasn't there.
Great ball by Gilbert. He faked it and then knew exactly where the centre was.
Hannes Riga with a good tackle.
Oh, just a bit of a miss hit there.
Yeah, Whitehall, but Riga in with the tackle.
Great defence. Here we go.
That's Evans with the pass.
Sneaky through.
A little touch.
touch.
Wonderful touch. Darren Pike just got his stick on it. 5-4.
What
Eight and
a
half-
game, Paul. This is
8.5
awesome.
minutes to go. Darren Pike gets on the board.
Gee, they're finding the net each time they get up there. They haven't had a lot of circle penetration Sydney Uni, but each time they get in there, they're finding that little sneaky goal.
Well, that was a very hard-earned goal, that one. Here's a chance.
Troy,
Again.
brick wall.
And a corner. Just Troy Roster on the ground there, just obstructing over the ball.
He's asking the question, but yeah, I think he was in the wrong then.
Or since when has a goalkeeper been happy to have a corner awarded and never asked a question, Aaron? He'd be kicked out of the goalkeepers union if he just turned around without asking.
I'd definitely have a word to him after the
sure
game.
you would. Sure you would. But that first save he made in that exchange was amazing.
Yeah.
He was out of position to come across. Make that save was fantastic.
Well, again, the percentage on corners haven't been high, but
Beaten this
Ooh,
time.
just
And
caught a
I
corner.
think that looks like it's hit a defender's leg on the line. Rossiter had been beaten. I'm surprised if this won't be rewarded as a stroke, unless the umpires can't be certain it was going to go in.
They've held.
They've awarded a
held
corner.
strong. From this angle, to me, it looked like it was missing. But
From this angle, if they come to us for the replay, here we go again.
oh
Off
my
the crossbar.
God, what a flick!
That came out so fast, Aaron. Moorebank earned the free hit. Beaten.
Oh, there's two left. They've got trouble here on the right side.
It's just raised. Moorebank still clinging on to a 1-goal lead.
Oh, they
5
were
goals to 4.
Sydney Uni are a bit on toast then too, but good at it. They're getting a bit frustrated, Moorebank.
Did need to make that pass.
Yeah, he knew that was a bad one as soon as he flicked it.
Oh, well,
Yeah, the card
that
here.
will be a card.
You can't do
That's
that,
deliberate
mate.
slowing of the play. Chris Moylan is going to leave his team short for 3 minutes. There's just on 6 minutes left to play. There's a chance. Well covered, Troy Rossiter again.
Really calm and collected. Don't give up, Sydney.
Still
Uni.
on.
This is strong.
Taken quickly.
Oh. They're just holding tight back there. They just hold the guts and in the middle of the circle there and making sure the ball's not going through. And that's all they can do when they're that man down.
Change has been rung. I think all players will be extremely exhausted after this game.
Oh,
Opportunity for us.
He's having a
He's-
great game up
he
front,
has.
isn't he?
Really had a big impact in this second half.
We're just coming up 5 minutes to go, Paul. 5-4.
Sydney Uni want to be on the board, looking to tie this up.
They just need to hold the ball here as much as they can, one man down. And hold that middle coming back. Well done so far.
Landon Morley, good
Gotta be
possession.
tight. There's a man right shoulder of him.
Oh, Ogilvy, cheap turnover.
You don't see that very often. Craig coming out, great save.
And the corner.
Well done, Sydney Uni.
Peter Kelly put pressure there on Kurt Ogilvy.
Moorebank's feeling the pressure even with one man up. Great fight, Sydney Uni.
This will be interesting. I've never seen a corner with only 3 field players before.
It's like a training run. Well, it doesn't matter how many players are at the top there. You can still score.
Goes short. Oh, that was going wide.
Well,
That
that's
was going
against
wide.
grain.
I think they're
He's called it.
protesting. They're protesting that was lifted. It looked to me like it was quite flat. It was going wide. It's come off Nathan Gilbert's right foot into the goal and awarded.
Awarded.
Wow, 5-all.
Oh, it's an inches
in the
game. And that was
17th minute.
hard angle for everyone to judge.
3.5 minutes to go. What can Moorebank do now? They're really feeling the pressure. It's been an amazing fight from Sydney Uni.
I'm literally on the edge of my seat here, Paul. This is awesome.
They've got their full complement of players back.
Oh,
Just couldn't hang on to that.
they're just rushing their passes a little bit and making mistakes. But Sydney Uni keeping strong to their defensive tactics, and it's almost like a funnel type of defence.
A good pick up, Morley.
Troy should have the inside lane, so Morley's got to hold it out there.
Well, Morley should have done a bit better there, I think. He was waiting for a foul to be committed.
Well, I think that's the question he's asking. There's a hint of one. And there they go, quick turnover. Sydney, you got to be careful.
Simon beaten out. He's beaten 3.
Oh.
Couldn't get past Peter Kelly.
Reach. Bit of a stick check. Yeah.
Ogilvy thrown the body
Tough.
there when Kelly went past.
Tough call, but
It was deemed to be deliberate. There's a chance can Sydney Uni go ahead for the first time in this match.
well, they got their tails wagging. That's for sure, Paul. Other
Just over
side.
2 minutes to go.
Morley to flick.
Moylan with a flick. Off the line, Nathan Gilbert.
Great save. They're asking
Straight back again,
questions.
Peter Kelly again.
Oh,
Look
great
at that defence.
all over him.
He's still on the ball though.
Oh,
And
he
he's
stuck
gone
it through!
Peter Kelly
Oh, wow, what
with a minute 50 on the clock. Puts Sydney Uni ahead. 6 goals to 5.
This could be an upset.
It's looking like that now. What will Moorebank do? How can they respond here? Haven't been behind all game.
2 minutes ago, this is where their experience comes into play.
Minute and a half. Twice Sydney Uni have been down to 3 men on the pitch.
You can see their urgency. They just
they
don't want
don't-
to force the passes too much.
Well, they don't want to do anything silly here, Sydney Uni. They can just hold and defend as well as they've defended all game.
Great defence.
Just gone out over the back line. Kurt Ogilvy.
Moorebank's talks just dropped a little bit too, defensively.
Well, Sydney, you can just be careful they don't play the clock down too much. Here's a chance for Hannes Rieger. And it's gone in! From a ridiculous angle.
Just flipped it in.
Hannes Rieger in the 40th minute.
2 goals.
7 goals to 5.
Simon Beaton trying to get something out of it, trying to squeeze a little bit more. There's nothing in that.
That's
Great
all
work,
they got to
Sydney
do.
Uni.
That's all they got to do.
40 minutes left. Craig keeps
Coffin
it in.
keeps it in.
Oh.
Straight through the middle. Sydney
Soak
Uni
this
can take
30.
their time. 30 seconds left.
Oh.
What a ball over.
Oh, Paul,
this is an
all-
upset.
Wow.
This will be the first victory for Sydney Uni in the Premier League. Moorebank were gunning for their 7th victory in 9 years.
They'll try to keep it in. 10 seconds to go.
Here's Hannes Rieger with a chance.
Just coming back. 10 now, sorry. Oh,
It's gone out.
Oh, this could be game, mate.
Wow, that's it. Couple of seconds to go. What a fantastic game. No one would have expected this, Aaron. There it is, full time. Sydney University running out winners, 7-5, with a couple of remarkable goals in the last couple of minutes. Aaron, what are your thoughts? I'm just totally exasperated. What a game. What a game.
I can't believe it myself. That's just great work from Sydney Uni to keep their composure the whole game and just wear their defence. I mean, Troy Rossiter, how good was his game? It was phenomenal.
It was amazing, but not one player on the park sort of let their team down. They came out, they wanted to be tough, they wanted to be hard, they didn't want to give Moorebank any opportunity. There were a lot of reputations out there for Moorebank, 3 guys in the Australian team, and that Sydney Uni team have pulled off probably the biggest upset we've seen in a decade in Sydney indoor hockey.
It was definitely a team win. Great game.
So that's it from now. Millie Crawford will have an interview with one of the victorious players. But at full time here in the final of the Sydney Premier League Indoor Hockey Association, Sydney Uni running out deserved winners, 7-5 over Moorebank Liverpool.
I'm here with Troy Rossiter, the goalkeeper for Sydney University. Troy, that was an amazing game. You guys came in as the underdogs. No one expected you to win. How did you guys pull that off?
It's a good question, especially hard against a tough quality team. A bunch of Australian players out there today. They've just come back from Canberra, so it's pretty hard fought with a bunch of good guys from Sydney Uni that most of us play Premier League together, so I guess that's how we pulled it together, being used to playing each other for a while. So, yep, it was a tough semi coming into here, so yeah.
And how did it feel in goals? I think it was 3 minutes to go. The score was locked at 5-5. What was running through your head then?
Good question. Probably something I can't say on camera, but it was pretty intense out there. The guys kept throwing at us but our fullbacks and our defence kept us going. So, yeah, good job to them. So, yeah.
And you enjoyed playing in this venue?
Absolutely, yeah. I've played here before, mixed on a Friday night, so kind of used to it. Half the guys have played here and half hadn't. But the venue's good. Yeah,
Yep.
Bit out of way, but it's actually good. Yeah.
And no doubt you boys are off to celebrate now. What are the plans?
A bit of a barbecue, a few drinks, the usual.
Well, congratulations on a great game. It was really awesome to watch.
Thank you very
Thanks.
much. Thank you.
Thank you to Dave and Jez, our umpires. Thank you to Moorebank. Needs 2 good teams, and you guys really demonstrated well today. Somebody was just looking at the shield. You haven't lost for many, many years, but good to be in the grand final. Thanks, guys. And for Sydney Uni, well done. What can I say? And I'd just like one other thing to say, because John Ross couldn't be here today. He runs the men's Premier grade, and without him it doesn't happen. So thank you, John Ross.
Thanks, John.